Hi, this is Sunny Taparia. Today I will be showing you a few lower back exercises which can be of help to you guys. Just a brief about me. I'm having inflammation in spine, and that is more of internal problem, but because the inflammation is happening, there is certain issue which is coming in my spine, and for that I have to do certain lower back exercises, which is essential to keep me fit and healthy and to avoid any future problems which can cause. So the exercises which I'll be showing you for the lower back, those exercises can be done by anyone who is having lower back problem, and people who are having inflammation in lower back, and for any generic lower back problem. I will not recommend all the exercises to the people who are suffering with slip disc or any spine related issues which are pretty complicated. So for those, you can pick up those exercises from the set of exercises which I will show, but it's better to consult a physiotherapist, or you can say a physical therapist, or a yoga guru, or a yoga practitioner, and they can better guide you on the set of exercises which you can do and which you can't do. Okay, so come on, let's get started. So the first exercise which I will show you is, so the exercises which I will show you will be more of sleeping and sitting exercises. We will not be taking you through the standing exercises. And this set of exercises I'm doing it from last 1 year, and so I will not say that this exercises has cured me, but the thing is, the set of exercises has helped me to regain the spine flexibility and overall well-being. And this set of exercises has also helped in not increasing the problem which I am having. And I definitely recommend this set of exercises even for people who are not having any spine related issues, but even for those who want to have a healthy spine and a flexible spine. So here we go. So the first set of exercise which I'm going to show you is lying on the back, and so you need to move your feet up and down. So just like this, move feet up and down, keep your hands in this position, and when you push the feet further apart, then basically you breathe out air, and when you bring that feet up, then basically you can, so it's other way around. So when you pull the feet up, you breathe out air, and when you pull the feet down, basically you breathe in air. So I will just show you all the exercises which I will show you. I will tell you the number of sets which you need to perform, but I will be showing you only one set, and other sets you can do it yourself. So this exercise, this you have to do it 10 times. So feet down, release the air. So you can either breathe in and breathe out both from the nostrils, or you can breathe in from the nostrils and even you can breathe out from the mouth. So this is the first one. The second one is you have both the legs in this position, and you move one leg up, and the legs should be perpendicular, and you just need to hold over here, and then when you bring it up over here, you need to force your stomach inside. All the stomach muscles, you have to force it towards your pelvic. So you need to keep this in, and then when you bring this up, then you can relax your stomach. Similarly with the other leg, when you breathe in, you need to breathe out when you're doing this, and The other thing is you need to tuck your tummy in. And this also 10 legs each of both the legs. So all this set of exercises which I will show you, they generally take 30 minutes, and I do it every morning after getting fresh up. So the next exercise which I do is like have your hands in the back of the head, and then your legs should be in this position initially, and then you need to move your legs on the left side, and you need to completely bend like this, and the pressure should be coming over here. So this should turn, you should feel the pressure. So once you get over here, then move your head towards the right side. So this is basically like this will give a stretch over here, and it will help in increasing the flexibility of the spine. And be in this position for 15 seconds. Come back and then be over here. So whatever exercise or yoga asanas which I am showing you, you should always do a practice of breathing in and breathing out in the exercises. So you can do this 5 legs in one side, 5 legs in the other side. For beginners, you can start with smaller sets, and you can increase it when you practice more. So this is done, and now I will be showing you the next set of exercise, which is primarily, basically the lower back is connected with the legs. So, and in order to have less stress on your spine, your legs should be strong, your legs should be flexible. So that is the reason we need to focus even on the legs, the thighs, so that those are strong and they can bear the complete body weight, and spine gets less of the pressure. So this exercise which I am showing you, you need to move your leg up, and then hold your hand, hold your leg with the hand, and then you need to pull up the leg as far as possible you can, and it should be straight. So whatever best you can do it. And so this is like this, and then you have to do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then at the end, 10, basically you just hold on to this position for around 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds, and then you bring it back. So this is one, and similarly do it for the other leg. So I will just show you 5 counts, but you need to do it for 10 counts. And each of both the legs you should be doing 5 times each leg. Okay, so the next exercise which I want to show you is, you need to have one of your leg rested, one of your legs should be in this position, and then bring your leg to this position, clamp your leg with the hands, and then you pull your leg up and towards the chest level as far as possible you can do. And when you are doing this, again keep in mind that you are breathing out when you are pulling it, and breathing in when you are relaxed in a relaxed position. Similarly with the other leg, and just notice that the other leg which is in a full upright position, so that leg should be straight, and even the toes, it should be pointed towards the front. So both the legs, see the. Okay, so this is like all you need to do, and it should be. So this is the exercise, and you need to do it both the legs. And the next set of exercise which I'm going to show you is your leg should be in this position. Move your leg up, and like in this position, and then pull the other leg up, and then hold your leg with the hands, and then pull it up as much as possible. You can pull it up. So you will feel the stretch over here in this part, and that is what we want. So you want to stretch the leg muscles as much as possible and pull it as far as possible you can. And then again you can keep the legs in either in this position or in this position. I feel this is better. Okay. So similarly to the other leg. And this you can do it 3 times each leg, and keep this up for around 30 seconds. You can keep it more once you practice more. Okay, so now what we'll be doing is we'll be lying down in this position. We'll be pulling up our tummy, and then we'll be placing our hand. So for initial beginners it might be little bit difficult, but try to do as much as possible. Your hands should be lying on the sides, and then when you're pulling it, pull it up, and keep your hands in the below your head, so as to support your head, and be in this position for around 20 seconds. The other thing what you can do is, for beginners you can do this, you can keep this for 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds, and do this twice minimum, or you can do thrice also, but twice is good enough. And then what you can do is, after doing this for 20 seconds, you can pull this leg straight, the other leg straight, and you need to pull up in this position. It should be in this position itself. You need to have a check. So, keep it for 10-15 seconds and bring it down. Similarly for other leg, keep it for 10-15 seconds, bring it down. 10-15 seconds, bring it down. 10-15 seconds, bring it down. So do this twice and thrice, and the overall set of this exercise you do it for twice, again twice and thrice. So this is that. We are done with the lower, with the back in the lower position, all the exercises. Now we'll be turning, we'll be lying on the stomach. So for this, the first set of exercise will be lying in this position, and then pull one of your hand up towards like this, and the other hand should be the opposite side, and pull your leg up. So, and then be in this position for 20 to 30 seconds, or you can do you can be in this position for 10 seconds. You should get stretch over here. So once you do this, bring it down, and then do with the other hand and the other leg. Keep your leg straight, keep your hand straight, and this is, you need to keep for 10 to 15 seconds. And you can do it 5 sides each, so total of 10. Okay, so the next exercise on lying down on the stomach will be, you need to keep your hands in this position, and then keep your head up. Bring your chest up, and see in the front. Bring your chest up. Keep it for 15 seconds. Bring it down. Again, do this again for 5 times. Up. Okay. So, and then after that, like this is more of an extension of this exercise, but it can be done by people who are more experienced and who practice more and who have flexibility to do this exercise. So, you'll be pulling up the same thing, we'll be pulling up the chest up, but apart from that, we'll be moving our hands up and we'll be moving our legs up. So we'll be resting primarily on below the stomach area. So this will be doing. The legs should be straight, the hands should be straight, and you should be facing straight, and your chest should be up. So you need to do this. Keep it for 20 to 30 seconds. Bring it down. This again, you can do it for 5 times. Now the stretch which you will be getting is over here, and this is good for spine. So all the exercises which I'll be doing on lying down on stomach, those are extension exercises, and those are the best exercises for back, specifically lower back. Okay. So once this is done, the next set of exercise is this. You need to pull up your leg up, take the support of your hand, and then you need to pull up your chest up, and then you need to pull up your legs up. So you should be in this position. Try to be straight and try to stretch as much as possible. Again, it will be getting stress on the lower back. Stress and stretch. And this again you can do it for 3 times. And hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, so once this is done, you need to have your hands in this position and pull up your chest. And pull up your chest, again the stretch will be in the same position, and you need to look up to the ceiling. Look at the ceiling and be in this position for 30 seconds. You should be getting a nice stretch, and if you're not able to do more, even for beginners 15-20 seconds is good enough, and then come back. Do this for 5 times, for 5 sets. And after completing the 5th set, what you need to do is, you need to come up like this, and you need to be in this position. Legs should be perpendicular. Your overall upper body should be perpendicular, and you will be doing cat and camel pose. So what is this is, you need to push this up, push this down, and keep your head up, move your head up. So pushing this down, this part, and then pulling up my head part, head and neck part. So be in this position for 15-20 seconds. Come back to the neutral position, and then do the opposite. You need to pull up this stuff, pull up this lower back, and then you need to keep your head down and neck down and see in this position. Be in this position again for 20 to 30 seconds. This is very good for lower back, and try to do this 5 times each side, a total of 10 count. So you can keep it for 10 to 20 seconds, will be also be enough. Like just have 10 seconds, be in neutral position. And keep in mind that you need to breathe in, breathe out in all the exercises. So once you are done with this, we are done with the stomach lying exercises. Now I will be showing you. So this all exercises are more of extension exercises, but I got few suggestions from certain physical therapists that you should not be just doing extension exercises. The other side of back muscles will not be that strong. So you need to strengthen both the front and the back muscles. So that's the reason I'm just including one exercise which is opposite to extension exercise. so as to have flexibility on both the sides of muscles and strength. So in this exercise, what I'm doing is uh, you need to first bring up this leg in this position and pull up your other leg and then keep it in this position, and then slowly try to pull this down and try to have this leg sitting on top of this leg. Try to do as much as possible. For beginners it might not be possible to have everything. And once you do this, the next thing will be to have one of your hands towards this side, and then basically you need to have a spacious space things. Generally I do the exercise in this way so that I get space on the left and right side, but generally like you will be having space, so you need to come up over here, and then you need to only push your lower back, only the lower back. Your lower back should be completely straight, and you should be just pushing your chest. Make sure that the lower back is straight and you are just pushing the chest, and pull up and this. Do this for 5 to 10 counts, and push your chest as much down as possible you can. Okay, so we're done with this, and now what we'll be doing is same pose. We'll be going to the other side. I'm having, like, with this position I'm having difficulty showing you this, but bring your both the hands this side and then push again. How much possible, go down. Your chest should be coming down, not your tummy or any stuff. Like, you should be focusing that your chest comes down and your lower back should be straight. It should not be bent. Okay, so apart from that, like, you will also get stretch over here in this part. Now similarly do it for the other leg. You need to bring your legs in this position, the other leg here, and then bring it over here, and similarly. So you need to have it like this, and then do it 10 times, 10 times. Similarly the other side. You need to make sure that you are breathing in very well. Okay, so the next exercise which I will be showing you is this. You need to be in this position, and what you need to do is keep your hands in this position and the other hand try to touch your toes. Try to touch as much as possible, like if you are not able to touch it. And then once you touch it, like, you need to move your leg little bit in this position, and then it will be easy for your hand to come in this position. And then once you do it, again move your leg straight and have a stretch over here. And once you do this, now what you need to do is you need to look over here on the other side. So this will give you a nice stretch in the lower back. See this side. Be in this position for 15-20 seconds and repeat this 3 times each side. So I'm just showing you the other side. Okay. So this is the next exercises will be similar to this exercise, but it will be a little bit more harder. So, what you need to do is move your leg again to this position. The other leg should be in this position. Your hand should be back, and one of your hands should be here. And then you have to push with this hand, this leg. Push it and the move your hand, one of your hand this side, and then push your hand this side, and you pull your this complete lower spine and stomach to the other side. See as far as possible. So, and the thing is that you'll be getting stretch on your lower back, and you'll be getting stretch even on a little bit on your stomach side. Keep this for 20 to 30 seconds. Come back to neutral position. Do it for the other side. And do this again, 3 sets. Your inside. So this you can breathe in, breathe out normally. So you'll be at this position for 20 to 30 seconds. Okay. So this is done, and now what I will be showing you is like there are people like who stoop in. So, and in order not to stoop in your complete body in the front side, so what we will be doing is we'll be pushing our upper back, we'll be pushing our upper body on the back so as to do the opposite of it. Generally, like we have a tendency to move front, we'll be pushing it back so that so we do opposite so that our complete body is straight. So in this, what we'll be doing is move your hands up, tilt it like this, and keep it over here on the top of head like this in this position. Then the other hand, make it, pull it back. Let me show you from the other side. So what we're doing is hands up, the other hand bring it over here, and then lock both the hands and be in this position for 30 seconds or more than that, 32 seconds to 1 minute, as much as possible. So this will move your complete chest towards the back side. So once you're done with this, do it with the other hand. So you cannot touch both the hands, like on both the sides. So as much far as possible you can touch it, bring it together, and the position should be like this. The head should be straight, and upper hand should be on the back of it, and try to touch the hands or bring the hand as close as possible. Again, be in this position for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Do this twice, or you can even do it thrice. So, done with all the set of exercises, and this set of exercises are really good and really important for the lower back, and you should be doing this set of exercises. There's another stuff which I want to show you, which I generally do, and even though if you don't do it, like it's kind of optional, you do it, it's well and good. If you don't do it, it's still okay. Not it's okay, but it's not that very beneficial as the earlier set of exercises which I showed. So so this is another tool which I use, and this is called foam roller. So you can purchase this foam rollers which you can get in the market, and place the foam roller over here. So foam roller is used as a roller tool kind of, and so what you can do is for beginners who don't have any practice, so they can pull up, just be in this position, hands back, and then they can just do up and down, push forward and back. So they can do in this position, and this will stretch this muscle, the back leg muscle, the back upper leg muscle. And for experienced guys, for after some experience which you do, what you can do is like bring one leg over here. So you want to get more stretch on one of the leg. One leg should be here. The other leg, bring it on top of the first leg, so as to create additional pressure and weight. And then you can do a similar thing. Similarly do it for the other leg. So once you're done with this, now what we'll be doing is we'll be stretching this part. So for that, we'll be having the foam roller in this position. The hand should be in this position. The other hand should be in this position to support your complete body. Once you do this, move up. Your legs should be straight. And then you will be going again up and down. So this will be again stretching your muscles. Different muscles. Do it 10 times. Now going to the other side. Okay. Do this 10 times. That's it. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be stretching this muscle in a cross way. So I'll be stretching in this way. So what I'll be doing is I will be bringing this foam roller here, and the idea is to stretch in this way, in this pattern. So there is a muscle out there in the hip at which I will be stretching, and which is in this position. So do it in this way. Do it 10 times. For beginners you can do it this way. For experienced you can create more pressure by bringing other leg towards this position and then doing up and down. Okay. So now moving to the other side, similarly. Okay, so once you're done with this, the last exercise which I do is to stretch my upper back, and this is really good. I don't have any problem in upper back, but still whenever I do this, I get a very nice stretch, and every time I feel that my upper back is stretching, and I really feel very good. So bring the foam roller here, legs should be in this position, and then bring your back down and be in this position. Move your hands below the head. Pull up the legs and the complete body, and then go up and down. Remember, when doing this exercise, you should not be bringing from foam roller down your lower back. It should primarily be hitting your rib cage, and it should not go down, because the lower part of the spine, it's not protected by the rib cage, and there are discs and muscles, and if we give direct exposure to those and we give a good amount of weight, so those can be damaged. So just do it in the upper back. When you're done with it 10 times, that's it guys. So these are the set of exercises which I do, and hope you like this video, and see you again in some other video. Thank you guys. Bye. This is Sunny.